What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. I know the Geechy Gotti and Adept situation is actually the top topic of battle rap. And I guess it will be for a minute. Okay. So I'm gonna touch on a few things pertaining to this. But again, this ain't my fight. Neither am I going to get involved in any type of way. In any type of way. I'm not on no one side. And just keeping it real, neither do I care. This is their thing. What Adept does is what Adept does. What Geechy does is what Geechy does. Because I be knowing like sometimes, man, people be wanting to put themselves in other people's affairs to actually partake in the attraction that's actually building up from the two parties that's involved. Again, from me being the poster child for the most part of blogging wars, I have actually experienced this a lot. Okay. When a person says something about me, then I bomb on them. Then another person want to get in, especially when they seeing that it's the attraction right now for battle rap and the community is all in, and then other people want to get in to be a part of it. I'm not going to do that in no type of way at all. But certain things came up that I do want to talk about. And again, it's not going to be against anybody. Anybody. Now, for the most part, this is what I'm getting. How did this all start? Where did this all come from? And it came from this statement right here. No, it actually started from Champion. When the Champion deposit didn't reach 10,000 like Jay Black would have wanted it to for the battle rappers, and Geechee was a part of that panel, people was complaining and was offended in the panel. Like for the most part, they do a lot, especially when the outcome is not what they wanted. So they believe that it's biased and unfair. And Geechee was basically defending it, especially being what do you want, like three champion of the years. So Geechee was defending the champion brand and stamp, and basically letting it be known, like when it came to the culture, y'all wasn't supporting the champion situation, but let us been up there talking about snitches and pedophiles and things like that. Y'all would have donated and gave money to that. But the thing that hurt him a little bit in making that statement was that he was like, that sucker stuff, like those particular topics. And that's where Adept got offended. Because again, that's some things he covered. There's also things I cover, things that other people cover. But he personally took offense to this, you know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all hear it out of Geechee's own mouth, so y'all forget the hearsay. Now, Adept clipped this thing, so I took the clip from off his channel, and this is what Adept clipped, and this is what he said. This is what he played. He played the sound by the Geechee. This is what it says.
Because this started because Geechee Gotti says he has a problem with people exposing snitches and pedophiles in battle rap, and he seems to be both.
The GoFundMe, I'm watching niggas Geechee, not talk about it like, so come on, man, like niggas will never get in this motherfucker and try to make it seem like y'all care now. That go for, you know what I'm saying? No, niggas didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. Now today it's a hot topic. Yeah, and just like I said, if a motherfucker was up there talking about snitches, talking about these pedophiles and all that, motherfuckers be putting their money into it because that's the shit they be interested in. They be interested in the shit that don't matter in the country. The suckers. They care about all that sucker shit.
Okay. He say they be interested in the things that don't matter in the culture. Question: do snitches matter in a battle rap culture? Do rapists matter in a battle rap culture? Do pedophiles matter in a battle rap culture? Okay, let's get one thing clear about the battle rap culture. Let's just make one thing clear about the battle rap culture that I just despise. Stop trying to get people to pick sides. Stop saying that. Erase that. Erase that out of y'all minds. Stop trying to get people to pick sides. Because no one will pick sides. The same people who watching you is watching them. Same people that's in there boosting Gotti up is the same people that's in Adept boosting Adept up. They want to be entertained by the controversy. They want to be entertained. It ain't no we this and we that and we this odd team, we this and we that. No, it's not. No, it's not. And even though they may be in there telling y'all like, no, I don't even watch them niggas, I don't even listen to them niggas, they are lying. They are lying. Okay? Use your wisdom. Use your wisdom. Stop trying to get people to be on y'all sides. Stop that. Because it ain't no sides. These people is instigating, promoting, and actually keeping up the nonsense because they are entertained by it on both sides. Now, Adept do a live, he bombing on Geechee. Then people waiting to hear Geechee response. And when he go to respond, then he bombing on Adept. Then they over there now listening to Geechee. Then when Geechee done, now they go over there to Adept. When Adept respond, then the Geechee bombing on him. There ain't no sides. Ain't no sides. Stop trying to get these people to pick sides. Okay? That's corny. This is the internet, people. On both sides. This is the damn internet. People click on this internet to be entertained by the bull, by the lies. So stop trying to get the people to pick sides. Especially when people wrong on both sides. Stop trying to get people to pick sides. Now, you heard him with his own mouth say snitching, pedophiles, and rapists, the sucker stuff in the community. Topics that don't matter. That's what he said out of his own mouth. I believe he was just speaking to some degree, and I'm going to say that because of this. Because those are the things he talks about in his rap. In his raps, he talks about snitching and snitches. In his raps, he talks about people who have those things on their jackets pertaining to rapists and pedophiles. He's on record talking about the same things he said that's sucker stuff and that these are things that the community don't care about, which is not true. You can only speak for yourself. The community care about whatever topic you talk about if you're somebody they like. If you're somebody they like, they care about whatever you talk about. And it's always somebody that's going to care about anything you talk about. But it should matter to expose rapists in the culture and community who hurt and harm and take women against their will. It should be exposed when you exposing pedophiles who actually raping and molesting and doing things to minors. That should be talked about. Not in the battle rap community only. That should be talked about, period. It should be shunned upon. It should be exposed. It should be condemned. It shouldn't be something that's actually people should be silent on. Snitches should be exposed. especially when it coming from guys who claim to be street dudes and gangs and gangsters and all these things like that. It needs to be exposed. It should be exposed. They wouldn't say things like that to Whack 100. Them, you know, they got the exposing show where they expose these type of things. So why is it selective when it comes to battle rap topics? But again, this is the thing that started it all. This is what started it all. This right here. That statement started it all. That's what started it all. That statement right there. That Adept got offended in and believed that it was personally targeted to what he do and present and bring to battle rap. And hey, this is what we have right now. Again, I don't care because I cover these same topics. I cover everything. But if you expose on raping women, I'm going to cover it. If you expose in being a snitch, I'm going to cover it. If you expose on being a pedophile, I'm going to cover it. Just like I cover everything else. I'm not selective of the things that I talk about when it comes to my channel. Period. Again, but you can't make people or what you want them to be. What I'm not going to do is co-sign and vouch for anybody because I can't do that. I don't know these people. This is the internet, okay? I never met Adept in real life to actually have an assessment on who he is as a man. I never met Geech in person to have an assessment of who he is as a man. Neither can I co-sign or confirm the things that's being talked about in these persons' lives. I can't and I won't. Okay? I'm not going to get involved in what them two talking about. And like I said, and force the people to choose sides. That's corny. It's the internet, okay? It's the internet. People are being entertained by the controversy, by the back and forth drama. And they actually spiking it up and all them people DMs themselves. But to try to force the people to pick sides, that's very corny. Especially when you actually believe they literally picking sides. Because the same ones that saying they rolling with you still going and watch him. And vice versa. So that's just stupid within itself. It is. It's really stupid within itself. And even when saying things like, oh, we ain't giving these busters no air. That's the campaign. Not giving no busters no air. But yet you giving them air. You're giving them air. Pay attention to what's going on. This has been hurting you more than hurting him. I just got to be realistic on it. This hurting you more than it's hurting him. You know why? You never been in a blogging war before. And even though you might gonna try to downplay it to make it seem like it's not that, but that's exactly what it is. And you find yourself doing lives happening to keep explaining yourself. Adept and been in many blogging wars. So things you're saying about him is not something new to the people that's already been in wars with him. You're not saying nothing new. But what's coming out on you is new. And it's damaging to you, even though you have to defend it and keep saying it's not true. And even though you're saying it's not true, it's still raising doubts about you. The way he clipping, the way he editing, the way he sound biting. Because he's strategic and a master at that. He's strategic and a master at that. And he don't have to prove that it is true. All he have to do is raise the question of doubt. And you're saying You're not giving no buffers no air, but you keep giving them air because you have to keep replying to what he's keep putting out on you. And he's not going to stop because this is what he thrives on. This is what he does. This is what he does. You don't do this. It's not in you to go. You know what's crazy? This is what I was meaning. I sat here and I looked at his page thing, right? This man got another one on the way. I looked at it like this is what I be meant, and it's already ready and on the way. Look, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show y'all this screen. Look what's on the screen right here. It's the police thing. It's a Geechee Gotti co-signs Tay Savage snitching and makes him a part of his unit. Scheduled for March 19, 2025 at 2 o'clock p.m. Even though this one already is running 15 hours ago, it ain't even a day went by. He got another one already ready. And then another one gonna be already ready. Then another one gonna be already ready. This is like, no. This, come on, man. This is something Geechee ain't gonna be able to keep up with this. And like I said, the things you're saying about him is new. It's not new. But the things he's saying about you is new to the people. Then you got so much going on in your personal life, you're not going to be able to keep up with this. This man will do this stuff for 24 hours straight, all about you. I saw Geechee the other day go on Spaces. And he was like, he made a statement and said, it ain't that many people up in here, but I'm still going to talk about it. See what I mean? You going up against a person. Why do you think his number's bigger than you? Why do you think his number's bigger than yours when doing this right now? Why do you think his number's bigger than yours? Because once again, he's going to go harder than you because this is his field of what he does. This is the community by which he feeds. And they feed him. Like you were saying many times. Like, yeah, they giving him money and doing right. He been doing that for years. His loyal supporters and followers, they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps feeding them. People, let me tell you something, man. This is what I'm saying. How people ain't getting this. When it comes to the internet, people make this a part of their everyday. These are the habits that they have. They wake up to the people they used to listening to and been rocking with for a long time. They develop relationships. When people at work, they like to listen to us. They like to watch us because it helps them get through their day. It helps them get through work. It helps them throughout their day. They not only have relationships that they build from your channel, but they build with a community that's also supporters with them. You see it when they go live, they all in the comments. Hey, how you doing, Martha? I'm good. What's going on with you, Johnny? I'm good. Hey, what's going on with you, Steve? So they got relationships even in the comment sections. These are internet families that they build. And they meet up on this channel. Now, in this, that's why I said it's a stupid statement to try to get people to pick sides. That's stupid. And it's foolish for you to believe that one side ain't watching the other side. That's stupid to believe something like that. But it hurts you the most. This hurt Gotti the most. Because again, you're the one who's known to the most people. The things that said about you is more damaging than the things you say about him. So for the most part, people ask, who is he? They know who you are. But they ask, who is he? Who you talking about? You give it power. You give it energy. to your own shame and hurt, though. Because now the things that's being said about you is going to be reminded of the battles you now go inside of, that they're going to be bringing this up. Now you have incorporated this man into your own private life, because you're going to hear about it now in battles. You're going to hear about it now from other people. You have put the spotlight on a person who will not stop. This hurts you. When your campaign saying you giving him no air, you have given him all the air. You have put more eyes on him, more subscribers on him, and more people that want to listen to everything he has to say. You hurt yourself in this situation. I get you mad, frustrated, pissed off, and you said something that you believe you can continue to go. You can't. Let me tell you another reason why you're not going to continue to go. Because if you're saying you a street dude, a real nigga, and you a gangster, and I'm a crip, this and that part ain't going to allow you to keep doing this every day. That part is not. That part is not. Because on some real man stuff, you're going to be like, man, I ain't finna keep talking about that, man. Because then what happens is you become the same thing you so-called going against and despising. So that part ain't going to allow you to. That's why, again, think about it. Nobody cares about what's being said about Adept. This ain't his first go-round. It's your first go-round. This ain't his first go-round. Everything you're saying been said already. What's being said about you is things that people is unfamiliar with. And the way it's being painted, it tends to bring more damage to you than anything. Stop trying to get people on this internet to be real when they're not. They're not for you. Don't believe that people on this internet is for you. They're not for you. They're here for you to be shamed, that they may be entertained. Ain't no size. We this, we that. My people, no. Right then people be, oh, let me get him out of here. Let me block him. Let me block them. Let me block. Right. And this is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. There ain't no love in this. You got rappers watching. Yeah. Your same battle rap peers going over there listening and watching and loving what's being said against you. Loving what's being said against you. That's why Verb put that statement out there. He was entertained by what was being said. Loving what's being said. Because, hey, you is one of them dudes, right? And you know when you at the top, it comes with a lot of enemies also. It ain't only love, it's hate up there too. That a lot of people will love to see your fall. Loving the damage control that Adept may be doing on you. Loving it. Nobody cares about the things you're saying about him. It's been said already. It's been done. Remember, this Adept, this is what he do. He been doing this for years. It's new to you because this is something you don't do that gives it more attraction and more attention. Because this is something you don't do. You ain't gonna be able to keep up. See how you can't keep up now? Now all you do when you go live, you are responding to the damage control. I'm just sitting here listening. Well, every time you have to explain yourself every time now. Ain't that something? You have to explain yourself every time. No, let me tell you something. What the Romero case? Let me tell you about this. What, man? I ain't do that, man. I used to do this. Man, why he keep on making it rain? Making other things rain, other things rain, other things rain, other things rain. I'm talking about like all through. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. It is what it is, though. I just think, man, let me just give you some game. Let me just give you some game. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Because the only way I don't even think you can win it even doing that. You couldn't win this even if you able to put hands on him. You still couldn't win this. Let's say you saw him and you put hands on him and you beat him up. You still couldn't win this. Because it still don't remove what's going to be said that people are entertained by. It still don't move that. Because you're going to have, oh, they beat him up because he was hurting his feelings and doing all. That's what that means. Again, learn from the higher ups. That's why they don't address things that's being said about them. Because you give it energy and power because you the one that people know. You the one that people know the most. You the one that people know the most. But yet, being the one who people know the most, you the one they want to hear the worst about. Think about that. You the one that people know the most, but in that same breath, you the one that they want to hear the worst about. Nobody care. They don't care about hearing the worst about Adept. They care about hearing the worst about you. That's what they care about. See, it holds more weight when it's you. See, remember when Mook said in that Bible, he said, yeah, see, y'all used to who I am. So if I'm going up against my opponent and he say something hottish and okayish, it's going to sound fire because he's saying it against the greatest. See, if you say something about Adept, it's okayish. But he say something about you, it's going to stand out because you the greatest. See what I mean? That's how come these be lose-lose situations. You got to be smart and use your wisdom on that. And getting people to campaign with you like, yeah, no F for these busters, no F for these busters. That's at your own demise. That's at your own shame. Because the more you give it energy, the more you raising your own demons against you. The more you raising your own demon against you. Because you're giving it power. You are giving it power and you bringing it up with you. Now it becomes a part of your brand. Now he's attached to your name. And you done gave birth to your own demon. Now you got to defend yourself every time. That's not true. That's not true. Oh, that didn't happen. Let me tell you what happened. And it bombs away. Bombs away. Oh, I got another one for him. 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 And the numbers ain't going down. And what's crazy, every time he speaks against you, his numbers is higher than yours. Because people care more about what he have to say about you than what you say about him. This ain't his first go round. This ain't his first go round. This ain't hurting him. It's hurting you. Have you noticed that? This been hurting you. This ain't been hurting him. He getting paid off this. I ain't seen nobody donate money to you yet. He get paid off every time he go live talk about this. They pay him. They pay him. Every time. So, hey, use your wisdom, man, because you destroying your own brand. You may not think that, because that arrogance and cockiness, like, man, I ain't destroying nothing. I'm this, I'm that. I'm trying to tell you. All he have to do is raise the doubt. That's all he got. That's all he got to do is raise the doubt. And that's what he do. And then guess what people saying? The burden of proof is on you to prove that he not lying. Or prove that he lying. So you got to explain yourself now. Every time you're going online, you got to explain yourself now. The internet, you can't beat this internet, man. I'm telling you, brother. Be wise. You cannot beat this internet. Be wise, be careful, be strategic. But you can't beat this internet. Nope. Can't beat this internet. And trying to make people be real on the internet, it's kind of psychotic.